Greetings and welcome to Flagler College. It's Division II men's lacrosse. The Rollins Tars visit the Flagler Saints. I am Ray Carnicelli bringing you today's action on a perfect day here in Northeast Florida. Referees will call the teams out for final instructions before we get underway. Rollins comes into the game with a 4-0 record, defeating Florida Tech 10-9, Colorado Mesa 16-9, Palm Beach Atlantic 15-7, and Lynn University in a close call 14-13, coming out with the W. The teams break their huddle. Look at the starters for the Rollins Tars. In goal, Bradley Peterson. On defense, Jake Qatar. At midfield, number 19, Jack Johnstone. Number 30, Thomas Garvin. Number 34 on D, Charlie Rask. Number 44, Rob Campagny. Number 48, Marshall Ellison. Number 54, Julian Churro. Number 55, Bailey Pringle, team's leading scorer. And number 88, Justin Eisenhower, the cause turnover, chaos-creating machine for the Rollins Tars. For Flagler, keep an eye on number 5, Ty Tom, the do-it-all midi for the Saints. Number 24, Thomas Pritchard. Number 60, Tyler Douglas. Number 7, Willie Bateman. Number 19, Jackson Krasny. Number 88, Geraint Shaw. And in goal, Nate Lair. Out for the face-off, and we will be underway shortly. Thomas Garvin lined up at the X. There's the ground ball picked up, and we are underway with the Tars on offense. The ball is controlled by Campagny. Rolling back to the left, that's Ellison. As Rollins goes through their substitution, the ball is controlled by Finn Gent. Back out top to Hansen. He's got the short stick, setting up a long dodge from the right alley. Likes that left hand. He gets to the front, shot just over the cage. The check came in late. It's backed up by Ellison for Rollins. So they're overplaying him, forcing him to his right, and he beat him topside left. Around the goal line, extended shot wide by Ellison. Once again, backed up. That's Pringle. Bailey Pringle comes into the game with 12 goals and 6 assists for the Tars. Logan Patrick playing close defense, working off that pick around the right goal line, extended, back to the backside, getting to the front, shot, score, goal by number 48, Marshall Ellison. That's his 10th on the day. So the Tars lead 1-0 on that Marshall Ellison goal. Tackman coming around the goal line, extended, got a step to the front. The slide came, and as instructed by most coaches, pass it to where the slide came from, and Marshall Ellis was there for the finish. 1-0 is our score. Garvin wins another face-off, but it's turned over in the defensive end. Now, little chaos as Flagler attempts their clear. They've got 20 seconds to get it across the midfield line. Back to Lair. Pass across the middle, and there's numbers coming into the offensive end, and Flagler decides to slow it down. There's Pritchard. Successful clear for the Saints. Krasny is going to control and wait for some substitution help as Douglas receives the ball, setting up that long dodge. Covered by Barwick. Trying to create some space on this short stick matchup. Back to Douglas. Overplaying that right hand. Tempting him to roll back to his left or get underneath, and he's going to take the long route. Dishes it back to Pritchard. Here comes Krasny. And the takeaway check gets the ball on the ground, and here's a 4-on-3. Back across to Ellison. One more to Pringle. Quick ball movement. Back to Ellison. And Flagler does a nice job recovering back in, preventing that odd man rush as Rollins takes over. Back on the settled offense. 12-13 to go in quarter number 1. Finn Gent, 9 goals on the season. Back over to Hansen. Finn Gent, left-handed cradle. He's going to have it. Hits the crossbar. That's still a shot. Still a shot if it goes out of bounds. Who's ever closest. It's kept in, and Hansen comes up with it. Back to Finn Gent. Justin White, he's got space, shot, score! Justin White gets his 10th goal of the season and gives Rollins a 2-0 lead. Just a nice job of getting to the top side and outrunning the defense. No slide came, and a strong right-handed high-to-low finish. Rollins 2, Flagler nothing. Pinch and pop, picked up, face-off win, once again for Thomas Garvin. Champigny, as Rollins goes through their substitution. Big Marshall Ellison, he's got the short stick. This is a good matchup for the Tars. They're going to clear out and let this shorty on shorty dodge from behind, feed to the crease. Ball hits the ground, player hits the ground. No call, pick back up. And Rollins is going to balance up, settle up. 46 seconds left on the shot clock as Rollins presses the cage. That's Justin White. Split dodge. That's Gent, shot wide. Backed up by the Tars. Marshall Ellison pushing that right goal line extended. Back to White. Shot saved by Lair. Great save, and he controls the rebound. Lair with the big stick side save, and Flagler has a defensive stop and see if they can clear it. They've got 20 seconds to get it across. 9 seconds left in that clock. Getting the short time. 3 seconds left. Now he's going to loft a risky pass. A little bit of a desperation as that clearing clock was down. And it's going to be out of bounds. Possession to Rollins. Just got to have a little more sense of urgency on that clear. That 20 seconds goes quickly, and the turnover gives it back to Rollins. Into the offensive end comes Finn Gent. Back up top to Justin White. Waiting for Jack Johnstone out of the substitution area. Hansen controls. Throwback. Time, space, shot wide. Justin White had a left-handed rip and just off the mark. Got to a good shooting spot. Drifting a little bit wide and carried that shot wide. Here comes Pringle. It's these 50-50 balls. Flagler's going to need to get some of these. Nice stick handling. Not so nice of a pass, and that's a turnover after that tough ground ball. Back over to Pringle. Finn Gent, right-handed alley dodge shot, score! Finn Gent scores Rollins' 3rd goal on the day. Once again, that's a speed dodge down the right alley, got his hands free, and another high-to-low finish for Finn Gent. be interesting to see how Flagler reacts. Right now there are no slides coming on that topside dodge. And Finn Gent has got that first quick little hop step, creates space, and somebody's got to come and help, or it's going to be a long day for Lair, because those shots are hard to stop from that angle and that distance. Into the offensive end, that's Barwick. Out of the substitution area, that's Ian Dean. Left-handed cradle, skips it up top. Wexelblatt shot off the post, nice control by Lair. See if Flagler can get it out of their own end. It's been a challenge this year. Nice ground ball on the sideline, little desperation to keep it in bounds, and there's numbers going the other way if Rollins can recognize it. And Davis is going to settle the team down as Johnstone comes on. Back around to Ellison. He's got space to the front. Backside feed, shot, score! Shot and a score by Jack Johnstone off the feed from Marshall Ellison. Great off-ball movement by Johnstone. Caught the ball heading towards the cage. Correction, that was Ian Dean. Left-handed dodge, right on the spot comes the feed, and that's a finish and a goal. 4-0, we've got a timeout. We're going to go ahead and take a break. With 7:51 remaining in the first quarter, our score is Rollins 4, Flagler 0. Back to the action following that timeout. Our score is Rollins 4, Flagler 0, 7:51 remaining in the first quarter. I'm Ray Carnicelli. Follow me on Twitter at Lax904. Initial clamp by Flagler, but hustling to the ground ball, and it's picked up by the Rollins Tars. That's Julian Chero. Peterson wandering from his cage, running into trouble. Headmans the ball, and it's going to be picked up. Odd man rush for Rollins. That's Rask. Back to Ellison. Shot just wide, and it's going to be awarded to Bailey Pringle. Goalie Peterson, number 00, having fun out of the cage, getting involved in the action. Not a lot of shots so far. Might as well have some fun. Finn Gent likes that right-handed alley dodge and that quick first step. Throws back to Johnstone, across to Hansen. Big Marshall Ellison just wide. It dinged the post. So there should be we'll see if there's a reset on that. It sounded like it hit the post. The referees didn't see it, but it's 35 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Here comes Pringle around that right goal line, extended throwback, reach around shot, score! Goal by number 3, Justin White. Just a two-handed shovel pass as he came around the goal line, extended, pretty finish, and Rollins extends their lead 5-0 with 6:49 to go in the first quarter. Face-off win, Rollins into the offensive end. Time, space, shots deflected. Ball is down. Good hustle to pick up that ground ball by Jack Johnstone. Marshall Ellison pushing that left goal line extended. Gets to the front. It's a save. Rebound picked up by Rollins. That's Dean. Miller's going to take a trip around that right goal line extended. Head up, looking to feed. Gets underneath. Shot just wide. Got a reset on that, so it either hit the goalie or the post. Pringle, he's got a step. Ball is deflected down. Nice job clogging up the lanes by Flagler. Peyton Miller comes with up with the ground ball. 5:50 to go in quarter number 1. Miller. Back up top to Pringle. Gets to the front, shot, save. Rebound controlled by Flagler. Opportunity to get out of their own end and give their defense a break as Tyler Douglas, he's got a little space. He's going to have a shot. High bouncer goes wide, just off the mark, backed up by Ty Tom. Saints ball, a rare settled offensive possession for Ty Tom. So Flagler on offense, controlled by Reynolds. Reynolds working that left hand. Heavy pressure. Pritchard. Back to Flag. Big Rollins, aggressive Rollins defense. Throwing checks, time, space. Ty Tom, feed to the crease. Shot, score! Flagler goal. The defense collapsed on Ty Tom. And looked like Tyler Douglas on the goal. We'll double check that.
I think it was 60. I'm not sure though.
Okay, that goal was by number 88, Jarrett Shaw. So as Ty Tom carried around that goal line to the X position, the defense collapsed on him. Great cut by Shaw. And the strong finish, and Flagler is on the board, 5-1, 4:42 remaining in quarter number 1. Smart play, knocking it back into space, and Blunk comes up with it. So Flagler gets the goal, gets the possession, and a little bit of confidence. Bevel. Reynolds is going to have a run. Here comes Reynolds. Back to Carter. Ty Tom, head up, dodging around the left goal line, extended. That's a shot and it's deflected. It's going to be backed up by Reynolds. 25 seconds on the shot clock. You can hear Coach Duncan reminding his squad. Loose ball in front of the Rollins goal. Dangerous. Attempted behind the back flip. Ground ball is picked up by Peterson. Here's a 4-on-3 break for Rollins. Here's the point man. One more. Shot deflected. Defender ate that one for the team. Loose ball, well handled, 4-on-3 break. And now here comes Flagler. Defense shot behind him. He went around the world. That was number 55, Bailey Pringle. Trying for the Sports Center top 10 finish. All the way around the world. Right hand around his back. Went wide, but it's backed up. And here comes Ellison. He's got time, space, shot, score! He stung the corner. Marshall Ellison, with speed, with power, and with accuracy. And Rollins answers the Flagler goal. It's 6-1 with 2:49 to go. Trevor Dorfman out for the face-off for Rollins. That's Thomas Garvin, actually. Good communication by Flagler on the ground ball, and the Saints come up with it. Collins. Tom controls behind the goal. Krasny. Gets back to his right hand to the front, but leaves it hanging and dangling, and the trail check comes in, and it's on the ground. Poor stick protection, and that's an errant pass, and it's immediately picked up. And here's an opportunity for Flagler. Shot wide. Boy, he had the one more to tie Tom, sneaking around the right goal line extended. He opted to shoot, went wide. A lot more possession here in the latter half of the second quarter, or first quarter, for Flagler. Possessions dominated by Rollins. 1:49 to go in quarter number one. 6-1. Pritchard back to the center. Douglas couldn't handle it. And here's a 4-on-3 break. We'll see if the numbers add up for Flagler as Rollins comes across. That's Mosier. Back to White. Justin White has a toss with Hansen. Hansen likes his short stick matchup. Byrne on defense. Now he's going to opt to pass it off. That's Masson. Under a minute to go. Under a minute to go in quarter number one. Here comes Justin White. Steps into one shot. Score! Justin White, high to low once again, scores with 47 seconds remaining in quarter number one to give Rollins a 7-1 lead. Rollins winning the one-on-one battle at the midi spot on those long dodges, and 7-1 is our score with less than a minute to go, 47 seconds to be precise. See if Flagler, at some point, they have to start sending help on those dodges. Trying to wait, but Lair's getting hung out to dry in goal. Ground ball win for Rollins. Approaching 30 seconds to go. They've got 10 seconds left to get it across. There's a long pass. Miller's got it with a head of steam. 20 seconds to go. Back to Pringle. Pringle's going to have a go. Well defended. Now he rolls back, pushing that right goal line extended. Gets to the top side shot, deflected. Might have hit the post. 6 seconds to go. Short time. It's still a shot. Still a shot. Rollins wants that quick restart. 4 seconds. Feed to the crease. It goes out of bounds as time expires. And we are at the end of 1 quarter of play. Rollins dominating from the midfield leads Flagler by a score of 7-1. We're going to go ahead and take a break. Back here at Flagler College on a beautiful Saturday afternoon for lacrosse. Our score is Rollins 7, Flagler 1. Looking at the stats, a couple of stats jump out. The first one is shots, 23-4. Rollins has outshot the Saints 23-4 in the ground ball battle decisively for Rollins with a 20-6 advantage. Face-offs as well, 7 for Rollins, 2 for Flagler. So it's been 50-50 balls, Rollins. Shots, Rollins. Goals, Rollins. Flagler's got to change some things up, and they're going to start by making a change in the goal. Not much help for Lair there in the first quarter. Is Flagler Tim Russell now in cage, and he may get tested early. Flag down, delayed penalty. So Garvin's going to settle up. Delayed penalty, so free possession for Rollins. Once the ball goes out of bounds or Flagler comes up with possession, we'll have a penalty assessed. Finn Gent. Back to Hansen. Force feed to the crease, but it's controlled on one bounce. Left-handed spin shot wide over the cage, so we'll figure out what this penalty is all about. Referees are having a talk, determine what the call is and what the penalty being assessed is going to be. Referee Pete Delavecchia is going to jog on over and explain it to us. My guess is Coach Duncan won't like it. Okay, so an illegal body check. So a 1 minute penalty for power play for Rollins. First look at the extra man for the Tars. So working that 3-3, nobody behind, just going to keep rotating and expect a skip pass or a shot from distance. Stings the corner. That's a goal early into the man up for Finn Gent. That's his second goal on the day for Finn Gent in the man up. You know, if you're a man down, playing man down, you're going to give up a shot. You want to give up a shot from distance. Just precise accuracy, the right-handed rip from Gent, stick side, just inside the post, and Rollins leads it 8-1. Right back on offense with the face-off win. Champigny. Shot save. Russell with the save. Long outlet pass. It's high. It's going to be controlled by Rollins. And back on offense come the Tars. Trying to push early offense in the unsettled. Pringle absorbing some checks. Wexelblatt. Back up to Dean. Time space, shot wide. Peyton Miller just off the mark by a couple feet. Bailey Pringle. He's got space. Gets some space, slide, comes a little bit late. He shoots it wide. It's going to be backed up by Marshall Ellis. Marshall Ellis with 2 goals in the first quarter. There's Ellison. Shot deflected. That's going to be a save. Tim Russell with the save. Dean. Here comes Wexelblatt, head up, coming around the right goal line, extended shot. It's controlled behind. Feed to the crease, shot off the side of the net. Miller thought he had it. A few other people thought he had it. Seen some struggles clearing the ball for Flagler so far this season. They've got 7 seconds to get it across. There's a great pass. Great outlet pass. Successful clear. Flagler's on offense. Tyler Douglas into the restraining area. Looking for some help. Sims controls. Back to Tom. Over to Pritchard. Pritchard's got the short stick. He likes this matchup. Here comes the double. Just need one more pass. Need 2 passes off that slide, and somebody's going to be open. Tom's going to reset the offense from behind. 25 seconds on the shot clock. Here's a shorty matchup for Ty Tom. Look to slide early. Here they come. Nice move to the front. Shot and a score. Flagler goal by number 60, Tyler Douglas. As Ty Tom got into a shooting position, beat his man. We expected early slides at that point. 2 men came, and Douglas did that backdoor sneak and alert Ty Tom. Hits him in stride. Strong finish to the front of the goal. 8-2 is our score. 10:54 remaining in quarter number 2. Nice face-off and ground ball work by the Tars. Now the ball is loose. Little hockey wrist shot into the offensive end. Boy, it looked like he came out of the restraining line before the possession was called, but the referees are letting him play as Justin White. Here comes Hansen. Hansen's going to have a long dodge, pressuring from distance. Ellison double came early that time. A little different strategy from Flagler, coming a little bit early, at least from behind. So those long dodges from the front that have been costly for the Saints. Here comes Finn Gent, working it back through X, and 24 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot, save, oh, and it deflected in. Boy, it looked like Russell had it, but the power behind that shot from Justin White, just a little bit too much. And Rollins is back on the board, 9-2. Nine to 1 with 9:50 to go. 9-2, excuse me, is the score. So Flagler in on offense now. Sims. Back to Douglas. Over to Sims.
Hey, Churro, no rolls, Churro! Churro, you're hot!
Early slides. Just got to move the ball ahead of the slide. Is Bateman. Sims, shot, save. Nice save by Peterson. Shot, time, space, and it goes off the side of the net. Loose ball, uncontested. Would like to see Flagler step up and put some pressure on that ground ball, but free possession back to Rollins. 8:33 to go in quarter number 2. Dean to Wexelblot. Joined on midfield by Peyton Miller. Dean down that right alley. Now the slide came. Both Flagler players are out of position. Might have an injury on the field. A little slow getting up for Flagler, and it costs him in front of the goal, and it deflects in. Just enough spin on that deflected pass. The ball goes into the net, and I think Jack Johnstone's going to get credit for it. A little bit chaotic as the ball made its way to the front of the cage, got deflected, and just a little bit too much backspin. The ball rolls by Russell for the 10th goal on the afternoon for Rollins. 10-2 is our score with 8:05 remaining in quarter number 2. Christian House facing off for Flagler. Garvin. Withholding is going to be the call. Covering it up, not raking it out. Justin White with a head of steam out of the substitution area. Scouting report says he's a lefty. This the coaches are saying keep an eye on Hansen's left. Back behind the cage. Bailey Pringle. He's got that short stick matchup. Beats his man. See if the slide comes. Little nice recovery by Flagler. The balance back up is Justin White. Back to Ellison. Ellison gets to a good position. Decides not to shoot. 2 more passes. Shot. Score. Stuck it in the corner. Looked like Jack Johnstone. Unselfish play. That 1 more pass that coaches just love. And Jack Johnstone puts up another goal for the Tars. Important face-off for Flagler. The far wing is vacant. See if they get a delay call, if the refs are going to let them after that goal. Jog on over. Christian House out for the face-off for Flagler. Thomas Garvin. So they're going to say that he didn't rake it out quickly enough. Can't just clamp and keep it covered. You got to make a movement to get it out. And Flagler, one of the rare times on offense, that's Habish. Braden Forrest. Ty Tom. Eisenhower just making it difficult for Ty Tom to get any space. Big number 88 for Rollins is a cause turnover machine, covers a lot of space, just a super talent. Here comes Braden Forrest, covered by Davis. 20 seconds on the shot clock. Wilson's going to have a run. Fight for it on the corner, and Rollins, nice ground ball work there with not a lot of space. That was Tesler. Beautiful ground ball, and going to have a penalty.
Great call, sir. Full of makeup ball, my friend. Sir, you need a promotion.
Slashing call. It's going to be a 1-minute penalty against Evan Tesler.
Yeah, Tesler, only if you were in shape.
Oh, excuse me, that's going to be on number 3 for Flagler. Drew Flag draws the flag. Extra man opportunity for Rollins. 11-2 is our score with 5:55 remaining in quarter number 2. Feed to the crease, shot, score, uncovered in the man up. Bailey Pringle, leading goal scorer for Rollins on the season. Easy work on the extra man. Free cutters, great ball movement, precision passing, and a nice finish by Pringle. 5:34 to go, 12-2, 5:34 in quarter number 2. So that penalty will release. The battle between Christian House and Thomas Garvin. Garvin for Rollins in yellow, number 30.
Go, Jules! I don't play that game.
House comes up with it into the offensive end. He's got to protect that stick. Great handle, Ty Tom. Drake Shaw did a nice job catching that pass and making the pass from his knees. Keep possession for Flagler. Here comes Sims, feed to the backside, had a man open. Pass was a little low, and it goes out of bounds, so that's going to be a turnover for Flagler. Peterson. Good work on the ground ball for Marshall Ellison. Finjent. Here comes Timmerman. Ball's going to go out of bounds. and that's a turnover, unforced error for the Tars. Approaching 4 minutes remaining in quarter number 1. Reynolds over to the near side, nice clear as Traeger dishes it off to Tom. Precision clearing, just like the coaches drew it up, and Ty Tom under heavy pressure. Back to the far side, Flagler ball, that's Reynolds. Shot score from distance, Colton Reynolds. The lefty bounce shot from about 13 yards out. Rollins 12, Flagler 3 with 3:36 to go in quarter number 2. Burke in yellow, House in black, and it's going to be awarded to Burke in yellow. So Rollins ball off that face-off violation. Finn Gent receives the ball out of the substitution area, joined on the line by Hansen. Gent's got some space. He goes down. We'll see if they call a trip. They do. Picked up by Flagler, so an extra man opportunity for Rollins with 3:09. Tars up 12-3, 3:09 remaining in the half. That last extra man opportunity for Rollins, just open players, so a timeout is called by Flagler. Talk through this extra man opportunity and make sure the defense have their zones covered. With 3:09 remaining, we have a timeout. Our score is Rollins 12, Flagler 3. Extra man opportunity for Rollins College. It's a 1-minute tripping call. Locking off the crease. Expect a perimeter shot here. Time, space, well defended for Flagler. Now they need to get back in. Can't hang out after you chase your guy out of shooting range. Skip pass and a little bit of a force, a lot of a force. Coaches aren't going to be happy with that one as ball heads out of bounds, and an opportunity for Flagler to kill the remaining time in this penalty. 12-3, 2:44 to go in the half. Flagler ball, man down clear, and they force it, and contested ground ball in the defensive end. This is important if Flagler can get this and kill the penalty. Take a little air out of the ball and give that defense a rest. Way to move the ground ball. And here comes Flagler. 11, Too many men on the field. Now they've got too many men again. Little confusion in the Flagler box. Penalty released a little too soon, causing that change of possession. Over and back call is Marshall Ellison. Couldn't tiptoe that line, and Ty Tom waiting for the quick restart. He's got that trailer coming. See if the flag comes. There it is. So an extra man opportunity for the Saints. 12-3 is our score with 1:36 to go, and expect a 1-minute tripping call against Rollins. Coach Duncan for Flagler lobbying for 2 fouls.
No reason to do anything out of the ordinary. Let's just keep it simple and we'll beat them by 30 goals. Boys, they've been bugging. Just get out of the way.
Referees are going to sort this one out. There's some confusion whether there was a 26 on the tripping call. And then there's a push call as well. So it might be a minute and a half. Okay, so referee Chris Vahey explaining that. It was a delay of game. Usually if you don't give a player the 5 yards on the restart, they're going to call a 30-second delay of game following that.
Shoot it!
Tom regroups. Shot wide. Good hustle on the backup for Tyler Douglas. Oh no, they're gonna award it to Rollins. 1:11 to go, and a chance for Rollins to kill this penalty. Long outlet pass. Eisenhower upfield, and it's going to be controlled by Marshall Ellison. So the game clock is the one to pay attention to right now, as the shot clock has more than the game clock. So we're approaching 50 seconds in the half. Justin White.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, release.
Back to even strength. Finn Gent. Quick first step. He's got space. Shot save. Russell with the save. Not much of a test for him. Shot was towards his stick. Every save's a good save. And Russell makes it look easy. Little confusion at the midfield line, but the ground ball comes up. 4 seconds. 3. Shot just wide, and time expires. A good chance for Flagler at the close of quarter number 2. So we are at the half from Flagler College. Our score, Rollins 12, Flagler 3. Ready for second half action here at Flagler College. Our score is Rollins 12, Flagler 3. Good way to start the second half for Flagler with a face-off win.
They had to have cheated right there.
Pritchard and Douglas. Joined by Reynolds on the midfield line. Working it back to Tom, who's had a quiet day. Under pressure from Eisenhower all day long. And Pritchard's going to set up the long dodge. Trail check nicely landed by Champagne. Here comes Mosher into the offensive end. Underneath move, shot, and it's deflected. Patrick with some good defense and nice ground ball work as Pritchard's going to attempt to clear. Got to attack that midfield line, and he does. Joined on the midfield by Krasny. So Krasny's going to have a run. Look like too many guys on the field. Early substitution for Flagler. Costly turnover. Here comes Justin White. Another late substitution for Flagler. Took a little while for both teams to get sorted out on the substitutions, and Justin White still late substituting, and Hansen. Back to Finn Gent. Throws it back to Hansen. Back. Pringle. Good ball movement here for Rollins. Throwback shot just wide. Nice cut. Off ball movement by Justin White. Shot is off the mark. Ellison pushing that right goal line extended. Disrupting Czech's landing. It's going to be controlled by Gent. Early slide. See if Flagler can recover quickly enough. Hansen shot and a score. Lefty shot to the far low corner. And Grant Hansen breaks the ice here in quarter number 3. So that's the first goal on the day for Hansen. First half scores for Rollins. Justin White had 4. Marshall Ellison 2. Finn Gent 2. Jack Johnstone 2. Bailey Pringle and Ian Dean each with 1. And now Hansen's on the board. So 7 different scorers, accounting for the 13 goals. Out of the substitution area, and Flagler's in business. A lot of defense being played by Flagler in the first half. Need some ball possession. Try to make these possessions count. Byrne, joined by Carter. Taking a little while for Flagler to get into their offense. .30 seconds on the shot clock. Tom, time, space, save. Beautiful save. Rollins in goal now is Trevor Dorfman. So that goalie change, and Dorfman early on makes that acrobatic save, controls the rebound, gets it back. Short goalie cross. Means he's a stick handler. And here comes Rollins. Unsettled situation. Time, space, shot, score. Ripped into the corner. Goal by number 19, Jack Johnstone. Unsettled, odd man rush. Johnstone got a chance to step in, wind up, pick his corner, and burn the net. So Jack Johnstone with a goal. That's his third on the day, so hat-trick time for Johnstone. 14-3 with 11:02 to go in quarter number 3. Christian House with the face-off win, getting double teamed. Nice job to run out of trouble. He needs some help. That's not the pass you want to make. He had a backside midi, just needs a little patient and poise to review the field. Couldn't get it to Drew Flag, and so that's a turnover off that face-off win, and Rollins back on offense. Starting to rotate some new players through. Ian Dean joined by Spencer. Spencer's going to have a go, controlling it with his left hand. Time, space, shot, score! Just late to the party is the defense, and that goal is scored by number 21, Wetzelblatt. So Wetzelblatt just got enough space. These shooters for Rollins have so much time to survey the goal, decide where they're going to shoot it, wind up, take a deep breath, pick their spot. Got to be a little quicker, a little closer coverage for Flagler. That's goal number 15 for Rollins. 15-3 with 10 minutes plus going in quarter number 3. Spencer controls, likes to dodge down the left alley. Don't be fooled by that right-handed cradle. He's going to that left. Ian Dean, attempted pass to the exposition, and it skips past Pringle. Turnover, Tars. Russell controls. He's got Pritchard. Going to try to reach that corner. Pressure comes, and good hustle, attacks the midfield line. Successful clear for Flagler. Back behind the cage to Ty Tom. Douglas controls. Got a jailbreak out of the substitution area, but Rollins with a nice job hustling back in. Good ball movement here for Flagler. So he stepped in the crease. Crease violation. Got a new defender there covering Ty Tom. Charlie Rask. And uncontested clear for Rollins. They are back on offense. Barwick with that clear. So Pringle's going to slow it down. Covered by Knuth. Excuse me, covered by Traeger. Pivots back to the right, feed to the crease, shot, score! Brett Wetzelblatt posting up in front of the cage, catch, release, goal. Really good draw and dump play for Rollins College, 16-3 on the Wetzelblatt goal. Controlled by Flagler. So Flagler with the ball, 8 minutes remaining in Q3. Out of the substitution area, it's Reynolds. Feed down low, there's an opportunity, shot, and it's deflected. Nice approach by the defense. Ball is still in play as Flagler controls. Back to Douglas. Douglas splits to the middle, feeds down low, shot, score! score! Goal by Thomas Pritchard, feed by Ty Douglas. Great ball movement, composure. Pritchard catches it in front, turns and shoots, and goal number 4 for Flagler. 16-4 is our score with 7:39 to go. Most impressive offensive set on the afternoon for Flagler. Christian House comes up with it. So make it, take it for Flagler. First year program. Playing with confidence here, playing up against some of the big boys, ranked teams in Division II of the NCAA, and not backing down, taking on all comers. And Ty Tom surveys behind the field, behind the goal. Shot score, Pritchard with back-to-back goals. Right-handed cradle, rolls back to his left hand, steps down, shoots and scores. Goal number 5 is back-to-back goals by Thomas Pritchard. Our score was 6:58 to go in quarter number 3. Rollins 16, Flagler 5. Back out for the face-off, Christian House for Flagler and Thomas Garvin for Rollins. Nice work by House, back-to-back face-off wins. Having a catch in traffic as Blunt comes up with it. A lot of excitement over there on the Flagler bench. Pritchard on a 2-goal streak here. Last 2 possessions, 2 goals for Pritchard. 2 different types of goals. One was a catch off of a feed in front of the goal. The other one was a roll dodge into a shot from about 12 yards out. Comes Pritchard trying to get back to the front. Good stick protection. Reynolds back to Pritchard. Here comes Ty Tom. Covered by Eisenhower. Spinning, fighting for that goal line extended. Skip pass back out top. Over to Douglas. Pritchard's got this short stick. Gets underneath, shot score. 3 goals in a row. That's a natural hat trick. Thomas Pritchard taking matters into his own hand. The natural hat trick. 3 consecutive goals for number 24. Referees are talking something over. Always have to hold your breath on that crease area to see if they went into that cone after the goal. Don't like to see the referees talking things over, but it looks like the goal is going to be good. The referees are going to pick up that flag and discuss it and sort it out for us, but that's 3 consecutive goals for Thomas Pritchard and the Flagler Saints. Here comes Chris Vahey, head official, to sort it out for us. Faithful. Okay, so that was the discussion determining whether it was going to be locked in. So it's a non-readable 2-minute legal body check. So the referees have some discretion on those high hits. It could be a standard 1-minute releasable, 2 minutes non-releasable. So here's an opportunity for Flagler, and no face-off, so that means it was after the goal, so it was a dead ball. So no possession, just as important for Flagler on a 3-goal run. Blake Barwick will serve the penalty for that illegal body check. Douglas is going to bring the ball into play, back to Pritchard, working on that 3-goal run. Wilson back to Douglas, back to Pritchard. Somebody's got to be a threat. Can't just have a catch. Basically shutting off Ty Tom on this man up. Time, space, shot, save. Pritchard was going for number 4. Stick side high shot. Dorfman makes it look easy once again. And so this is a man down clear, and it's a takeaway check. Unsettled situation. Streaking into the offensive end. Flagler shot. Save. Dorfman. Back-to-back saves. That was a tough save. Off stick side. Great opportunity. Thwarted. Back into the offensive end comes Rollins. That's going to be a loose ball push. I think it was a loose ball. It was close. He almost had it. Oh, so there was a timeout. Timeout called by Rollins to settle things down, and the Tars will attempt to kill this penalty and regain their composure. So we're going to go ahead and take a break with 4:47 remaining in quarter number 3. Our score is Rollins 16, Flagler 6. Coming out of that timeout here in the third quarter with 4:47 remaining in quarter number 3. Rollins 16, Flagler 6. 57 seconds remaining in that 2-minute non-releasable penalty, so an opportunity for Rollins to attempt to kill this penalty. It looks like Flagler's going to come out and double the ball, get aggressive. It's always dangerous to double the ball. It's not something you practice a lot, and we'll see how aggressive trailing that Flagler is, working that sideline. Justin White just going to take the ball for a little trip around the world. He's got to that top side. Just going to continue to kill the penalty. He had a little lane to the goal. Justin White just running laps here.
Pretty good. I can do it, right? I can do it. And here we are, number 44 on the left wing, down the bend. Shoot it! Shoot it!
10 seconds remaining in the penalty as Champagne controls. Hansen controls. Penalty is released. Hansen. Shot clock violation for Rollins. Ices a ball into the corner. Allows Rollins to substitute, get their defensive specialist back on as Russell controls. Near turnover for Flagler, but alertly there is Stone Foster to pick it up. Back to Douglas. Pritchard, joined by Reynolds. Here comes Reynolds. He's got the short stick matchup. Splits back. Reynolds once again working that split. Nice ball movement. Athletic play by Ty Tom to keep that one in play. Over to Pritchard. To watch that Ward. Pressure, the check comes in, forces the errant pass, and Rollins with some really stout defense. Across the midfield line, back into the offensive end come the Tars. Very deliberate on offense. Timmerman. Timmerman's got a little lane down that right alley. He's going to carry it behind. Hansen. Fighting for that top side. Feed to the backside. Controlled shot. It's a reset, so it either hit the post or the goalie. Colfarb. Working that two-man game. Gets to the front. High bounce shot. Score. Connor Colfarb. Race to the goal line, extended, got his stick to the front, slammed it into the turf, high bouncer into the upper corner, and Colfarb gets goal number 17 for Rollins. 1:41 to go in quarter number 3. Garvin in yellow, House in black. Going to be a ground ball possessed by Rollins. So Timmerman back out, number 5. Going to dish it off to Justin White. Gent, right-handed cradle. He's got that quick first step. Dishes it back to Timmerman. Overplaying that right hand, roll back, throw back. One more pass. There's White, shot wide. 52 seconds remaining in quarter number 3. Ball is going to be brought back in bounds by Colfarb. Scored that last goal for Rollins. Pushing that right goal line extended. 42 seconds. Justin White. Back up to Gent. Time, space, shot, score! Goal by number 19, Jack Johnstone. Time and space shot, uncovered. Goal number 18. Rollins 18, Flagler 6 with 27.8 seconds remaining in quarter number 3.
Somebody put a stop to him, please. I can't keep watching it. Yeah, hey, go home.
Possession Flagler, face-off win for Flagler College. Here comes heavy pressure. Rollins not conceding, riding hard, trying to put the pressure on. Really nice work by Luke Kane. And we are at the end of quarter number 3. From Flagler College after 3 quarters of play. Our score is Rollins 18, Flagler 6. Ready for the final quarter of play here at Flagler College. Face-off win by Rollins. Our score is Rollins 18, Flagler 6, Division II men's lacrosse. I am Ray Carnicelli. Follow me on Twitter at Lax904. Great stick handling for the Tars, breaking out of their own end. Dean going to have a catch with Churro. Feed to the backside, quick stick shot in the goal. Peyton Miller on the quick stick, left uncovered. Difficult angle pass, difficult handle. But Peyton Miller, strong finish for goal number 19. Quick pinch and pop and control for Rollins. Garvin, beautiful face-off. Loose ball, heavy contact. Late flag, right in front of the Rollins bench. So that's going to be an unnecessary roughness call. Assessed to Ben Byrne. So Flagler will be a man down. Opportunity for the Rollins power play. Ian Dean's going to start with the ball to the goalie's top left. Mitchell Evans now in goal for Flagler, third goalie on the day. Feed down low, fake shot, score! Oh, crease violation. He put his toe on the line, which is a no-no, so the goal gets wiped off. Bad decision on that long pass, and had an opportunity to kill a penalty right back to Rollins. So they are still man up. Shot off the post, bounce up behind the goal. Backed up by Rollins. Spencer, the lefty, brings it in, gets the whistle on the restart. Creeping in, Flagler's got to move a little bit quicker, getting stretched out on the extra man for that skip pass. To the front, save. So Mitchell Evans with the big man down save, controls the rebound, and Flagler's back in business. Nice ball movement by Flagler. Now they've got a little bit of a unsettled situation, but Rollins recovers. Ty Tom, covered by Eisenhower. Carter. True Flag's going to have a run at it. Sims looking for that give-go backdoor cut. Can't find him. Low shot, and it's going to be a race. Carter's there.
Oh my gosh!
Stays in bounds. And here comes Rollins. Close to having numbers in the unsettled. See if Flagler can get back and prevent the odd man rush. Shot score. Goal by number 33, his second one of the half, Connor Colthorpe. Off the unsettled, little bit of a leaner. 11:02 to go in quarter number 4, and our score is Rollins 20, Flagler 6. Christian House comes up with it again, a little bit of a dangle as he runs out of trouble, flirting with that sideline.
No, just run!
Rollins aggressively shutting off the adjacent, not giving House an outlet pass, and ball is going to be awarded to Rollins. Uncovered across the midfield line. They've got numbers into the offensive end. Unsettled situation. Ducking underneath. Fake shot score. Justin Spencer. That unsettled transition allowed for a 4-on-3 opportunity, and Spencer with a little dip dunk finish. Goal number 21 for Rollins. Our score with 10:30 to go. Rollins 21, Flagler 6. And it was Griffin out for the face-off for Flagler, but it's going to be controlled by Garvin. Now he's got space. Shot, save. Here comes Flagler. No break. Even numbers in transition. Good job by Rollins to get back on defense. Forrest is going to control. Right-handed sweep across the formation. Forrest looking. Here comes help.
Look away! Look away! Back up! Slow! Jack!
Shot just high. Backed up by Flagler. They'll maintain possession. 35 seconds on the shot clock. 9:32 to go in the game. Brought into bounds by Bateman. Disruptive checks land. Bateman dishes it off. Habish. He's got that short stick matchup. Wilson on the redodge. 6 seconds on the shot clock. There's a shot clock violation. Lack of awareness by Flagler. They had a couple looks on the low shot clock you probably want to take. Can't wait for the perfect shot, and here comes Rollins in transition. Bounces it over to the attack. Miller's going to step out and wait for some help out of the substitution box in the form of Hartman. High bounce shot, never a threat, controlled by Flagler College. Approaching 8 minutes remaining in the game. Evans, the keeper, lob pass across the midfield line. Successful clear for the Saints. And here comes Pritchard, who had 3 consecutive goals earlier in the game. Over to Douglas. Interference. So a moving pick called against Flagler. Turnover and quick restart by the Tars. There's an unforced error, just sloppy lack of care for the ball. Tars can't be too happy with that, and it'll be Flagler ball. Nice looking outlet pass from Mitchell Evans. Third keeper on the day for Flagler, has done a nice job with the outlet passes and in the clearing game. Here comes Forrest, pressing way out.
Look away, Kevin! Get a hug! Get a hug! Yeah!
Delayed push. So they're going to call a delayed loose ball push. Reset the shot clock to 60. Flagler ball. Tyler Douglas. Rollins coming quick on that help. Need 2 passes off that slide, and Flagler's just a little late spinning the ball, allowing Rollins to recover, play that aggressive defense. And then when you have the big man Eisenhower, number 88, not a lot of room to operate around him. Shot is off the mark, but Flagler's there to back it up as Willie Bateman will bring it back in bounds behind the cage with 6:20 to go. 21-6. Rollins on top of Flagler. A little question mark shot and a score. That goal was by number 7, Willie Bateman. So Bateman came around that left goal line, extended with his left hand, got to the front, rolled back, right-handed finish. Textbook question mark move, and the finish for Bateman. Goal number 7 on the day for Flagler. Continuing to be battled. Continuing to battle. It's going to be a violation. Looked like Griffin jumped a little early. Back on offense comes Rollins. So the defense for Flagler holds. Turnover, Flagler just outrunning that pass. Just sloppiness for Flagler College. Uncontested turnover. 5:25 remaining in the game. Rollins ball. Shot just off the mark. Quick first step, got to the front of the cage. Both teams having a little trouble maintaining possession, and here comes Flagler, breaking out of their own end with speed, trying to create some quick offense, early offense, and opportunistic ground ball for the Saints. Near side to Pritchard. Testing from different distance right off the goalie's noggin. Unsettled situation. Scooped up and controlled. Heavy pressure on the ride. Was close to the line. Flagler saying he was out, but the referees didn't see it. Shot save. And it's awarded to Flagler. Great hustle. Mitchell Evans makes the save, races to the end line, gets awarded the ball on the backup, and Evans having a nice game in relief. The over's wide open. They find him. Successful clear. Little bit of an opportunity. Shot wide. Time and space. Got to get that one on cage. Creating that early offense off the clear. 3 minutes. Exactly 3 minutes remaining in the game. Rollins 21. Flagler 7. Pritchard looking for that backdoor sneak. Great position on defense for the Tars. 15 seconds on the shot clock. Approaching 2 minutes on the game clock. There's a shot and a save. Rollins possession. .145 to go. Isserman's having a nice second half for Rollins in cage. Double team comes, heavy pressure, ball is on the ground, picked up by Flagler. Into the offensive end come the Saints. 1:15 to go in the game. Pritchard draws the long pole assignment, working it back behind. 50 seconds remaining. Feet of the crease, had a man open, skips through. Crease violation. So on that feed, the cutter landed in the crease, so an unsettled situation, trying to get that quick restart, but referees didn't like the starting line. 21-7 is our score. Rollins ball with 40 seconds to go. Foot firmly on the gas. So they're going to award it to Flagler. So Flagler ball. Feet on the back door cut, couldn't connect. Getting aggressive here, just trying anything. A little bit of a desperation pass to the crease here in short time. 32 seconds to go. Rollins ball. Pass to the midfield line, controlled. See how aggressive Rollins gets if they go to the goal one more time or just take the victory formation. Looks like they're still pressing a little bit. Let some of these players get their chance. Moment in the sun. Shot, save. Mitchell Evans makes another save, end to end. And we are at the final horn. The Rollins Tars in yellow running onto the field to celebrate their 21-7 victory over Flagler College. Hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast from Flagler College. I'm Ray Carnicelli. Have a great night.